So, a big part of understanding the true gospel is knowing where to have your confidence. So, is your confidence in your good works, or is it in Christ alone for salvation? In Philippians chapter 3, verses 2 and 3, Paul kind of goes over this. I'm going to read the text. It's, beware of the dogs, beware of the evil workers, beware of the false circumcision, for we are the true circumcision, who worship in the Spirit of God and take pride in Christ Jesus and put no confidence in the flesh. And so Paul's directing this towards a bunch of false teachers that are teaching around this time, and he's calling the false teachers dogs, which in Jewish culture at that time it's a pretty heavy insult. He says they're evil workers, and that's because they preach salvation through religious rituals instead of through faith in Jesus Christ alone. And then he even goes further to add on to that point, calling their circumcision just a pure mutilation. And so in Greek, the normal word for circumcision is pronounced peritome, but here Paul used the word katatome, which it literally means a mutilation or just cutting down of the flesh. And Paul's kind of having some wordplay right here. So instead of a holy sign of belonging to God, he's saying their circumcision, the false teachers, it's just a mere mutilation, where there's no true faith in Christ. You putting faith in your own good works or your own religious works. And it's better to be uncircumcised with faith in Christ than circumcised while trusting in your own works for salvation. And so there's a couple ways Paul then says that God will be marked, and it's we worship by the Spirit of God. So we're not just going through the motions, checking boxes, saying, I prayed today, I read. We're happy to do so. We dive into the Word, and it's Spirit-led from our heart. And then we boast only in Jesus Christ. It's not our own efforts or our religious track record or scriptural knowledge or anything like that that's going to get us into heaven. And then we put no confidence in our own flesh. So our performance, our rituals in life, our resume, none of that will ever be able to save us. And so Paul's message in these verses is very clear. Salvation is not about what you do, but it's what Jesus Christ has done for you. And so put your confidence in Jesus alone. And if you want to go deeper, we're going to dive into Philippians, the verses following this, where Paul adds some more details to this. And he essentially calls all of his religious achievements rubbish compared to knowing Christ alone. So you guys have a blessed day. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.